Stop everything you're doing right now and truly listen to what I'm about to tell you. Have you ever felt that invisible chains are holding you in place, preventing you from living the life you dream of? This isn't just another motivational talk. This is the key that will remove the shackles holding you in the cage of your own limitations your entire life. Have you ever wondered why some people live in a constant flow of abundance, joy, and freedom, while others seem locked in an invisible prison of their own consciousness? The moment you've been waiting for has already arrived. Think about it. Right now, at this very moment, the universe is giving you the opportunity to break the chains you put on yourself without even realizing it. These chains are invisible, but they are real. They are woven from your beliefs, fears, words you repeat day after day, thoughts that spin in your head like a broken record. Chains, chains, chains. And today, you will learn how to break them once and for all. Scientific foundation. Your thoughts are literally shaping your reality right now. This is not a metaphor, this is physics. Your brain produces electricity, real measurable electromagnetic waves. Each thought you think creates a specific electrical pattern in your brain. Each emotion you feel generates a magnetic field around your heart. When your thoughts and feelings come into alignment, these electromagnetic fields synchronize. We call this coherence. This powerful, coherent signal interacts with the quantum field, an infinite ocean of possibilities that surrounds us. At the quantum level, particles exist as waves of possibilities until they are observed. Your attention, your energy, your focused intention, they collapse these waves into real events in your life. Let me explain this even more simply. Every thought is an electrical impulse that activates certain neural pathways in your brain. The more often you think the same thought, the stronger this neural pathway becomes, the easier it is for electricity to flow through it again and again. This is called neuroplasticity. Your brain literally changes its physical structure in response to what you think about. Everything that is inside you is reflected in the external world. The problem and its origins. Here's what most people don't understand. Most people wait for something external to change their internal state. A new job, new relationships, more money, recognition. But it's backwards. Change begins from within. The external world is a mirror, a reflection of what is happening in your subconscious. Your mother was your first universe, your first experience of love, security, or rejection. During the first months and years of your life, you were literally connected to her energetic field, absorbing every emotion like a sponge. Your little developing brain was like a sponge, soaking up not only what she said, but what she felt, what she believed, what she feared. If she was anxious, you absorbed that anxiety. If she felt she wasn't good enough, you recorded that belief into your operating system. If she feared lack, you inherited that fear at a cellular level. Think about this for a moment. You came into this world pure, open, full of limitless potential. But by age 7, your subconscious was programmed, a set of beliefs, fears, limitations that now control 95% of your life. But here's the catch. These programs run automatically without your conscious participation. You think you're making conscious choices, but in reality, your subconscious is replaying patterns recorded many years ago, again, and again. Stay with me until the end of this video, because principles and specific practices will be revealed there that can change your life. Subscribe to the Energy of Spirit channel, give a like, and leave any comment. For example, 3 sevens, 777. Any comment and like helps YouTube's algorithm promote this video, so more people get access to this knowledge. Thank you for your support. Deep analysis of the problem. First obstacle, the language of victimhood. When you say the words, "I need," you send a signal of lack into the quantum field. I need, I need, I need. Listen to how this phrase sounds. It carries the vibration of deficiency, emptiness, absence. Continuous use of these words creates a vortex of negative energy around you. At the quantum level, the universe doesn't distinguish whether you want something or don't want it. It responds to the vibrational frequency of your energetic field. When you constantly say, "I need more money," the universe hears, "I don't have money," and continues to create even more situations confirming this reality. This is not punishment. This is simply the mechanics of energy. Every word you speak is a command to the universe. Look at how this works in everyday life. A person wakes up in the morning and thinks, "I need more energy." Their body receives the signal, "I am exhausted." The brain begins searching for evidence of this exhaustion and finds it everywhere. By lunchtime, the person really feels worn out, although objectively, they haven't done anything particularly strenuous. This is the energetic matrix in action. Second obstacle, chains of hope instead of knowledge. When you say, "I hope," you remain in a state of uncertainty and doubt. I hope, hope, hope. This word carries a hidden message. I'm not sure this will happen. Hope is not the same energy as confidence or knowledge. Hope says, maybe, if I'm lucky. Knowledge says, this is already so. Think about this for a moment. When you hope for something, you acknowledge that what you desire is somewhere in the future, separate from you. Your brain perceives this as a signal. What I need is absent now, and it continues to create a reality in which what you desire always remains in the future, always beyond the horizon, always unattainable. Here's a concrete example. A woman says, "I hope to find love." Each time she says this, she sends a vibration of loneliness. Her energetic field transmits, "I am alone, I lack love." And the universe, being a perfect mirror, reflects back even more loneliness. This blocks the flow of abundance at the most fundamental level. Third obstacle, invisible chains of beliefs. I can't. Perhaps the most destructive words in any language. I can't, can't, can't. These words are a concrete slab that you place on your own potential. They create neural pathways of defeat in your brain. Every time you think or say, "I can't," electrical impulses in your brain strengthen this program of limitation. Here's what most people don't understand. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. For it, everything you repeatedly repeat becomes truth. When a child hears, "You can't, you're not smart enough, you won't succeed," their brain records this as a fact about reality. This recording becomes an invisible chain that will hold them back for decades. Let me explain the mechanics of this through neurobiology. When you repeat, "I can't," your reticular activating system, RAS, a filter in the brain that determines what to pay attention to, is tuned to search for evidence of your inability. RAS ignores opportunities and notices only obstacles. You literally program your brain to see limitations instead of possibilities. Fourth obstacle, energetic anchors of the past. Many people live constantly looking back, clinging to past grievances, traumas, mistakes. After what happened to me, I can't trust anymore. My childhood destroyed me. I will never forgive what they did to me. These statements are energetic anchors that tie you to the past and don't allow you to move forward. Think about it. Every time you repeat the story of your trauma, your brain and body re-experience it. Your nervous system doesn't distinguish whether the event is happening now or you're just remembering it. Stress hormones flood your body as if the threat is real right now. Your heart races. Breathing becomes shallow. Muscles tense. You get stuck in the eternal present of past pain. This creates chronic dysregulation of the nervous system. Your body is constantly in fight or flight mode, in survival state. And when you're in survival mode, you have no access to higher cognitive functions, creativity, intuition, the ability to see new opportunities. You're locked in a narrow tunnel of perception where you see only threats and limitations. This blocks the flow of abundance completely. Fifth obstacle, toxic gratitude and self-deception. There's another, more subtle chain that is rarely talked about. This is pretend gratitude and spiritual bypass. People say, I'm grateful for everything I have, but inside they feel emptiness, dissatisfaction, quiet despair. They put on a mask of positivity, but suppress true feelings, anger, sadness, disappointment. Here's the catch. Suppressed emotions don't disappear. They get stuck in the body, creating energetic blocks. These blocks disrupt the natural flow of energy through your chakras, through your energetic system. Imagine a river in which garbage and branches have accumulated. Water cannot flow freely. The same thing happens with your life energy. True gratitude comes from a state of fullness, not from trying to plug a hole in the soul with positive affirmations. When you pretend everything is fine when it's not, you send a mixed signal into the quantum field. Your words say one thing, but your vibration says something completely different. And the universe always responds to vibration, not words. Sixth obstacle, comparison and competition. Everyone is doing better than me. Why are they lucky and I'm not? I'll never be as successful as they are. These thoughts are poison for your energetic system. Comparison, comparison, comparison. It places you in a position of insufficiency and deficiency. Here's what happens at the energetic level. When you compare yourself to others, you automatically create separation. You're down here, they're up there. This hierarchy exists only in your mind, but it's real to your subconscious. Your energetic field contracts, becomes dense and heavy. Vibration drops to the frequency of envy, inferiority, resentment. The law of attraction works simply, like attracts like. When you vibrate at the frequency of I'm not good enough, the universe sends more situations and people who confirm this belief. You get stuck in a loop of self-fulfilling prophecy. This blocks your unique path and purpose because you're too busy looking at other people's roads. Seventh obstacle, fear of abundance and success. Most people think they fear failure, but the truth is much deeper. Many at the subconscious level fear success, fear abundance, fear their own power. Why? Because success means responsibility. Abundance means visibility. Power means you can no longer hide. Think about this for a moment. If all your life you've identified yourself as someone who struggles, who overcomes difficulties, who survives, who will you become when you gain ease, abundance, joy? Your ego, which has built its entire identity around the story of struggle, perceives this as a threat to existence. It will sabotage any attempt to go beyond the familiar zone of suffering. Here's how this manifests practically. A person starts earning more money, and suddenly unexpected expenses, illnesses, problems arise that eat up all the increase. Or a person starts a relationship with a wonderful partner and suddenly finds reasons for dissatisfaction, creates conflicts, sabotages the connection. This is a subconscious program. I don't deserve good things. I deserve only struggle. This invisible chain holds tighter than any physical shackles. Path to healing. The first step to freedom is radical honesty. You must be willing to look at the truth without filters, without denial, without spiritual bypass. You cannot heal what you refuse to feel. You cannot free yourself from chains you don't see. Listen to how important this is. Awareness is the first step. Without awareness, there's no choice. With awareness comes freedom. The second step is learning to be an observer of your thoughts, not their hostage. Most people identify with their thoughts. They think, I am my thoughts. But this is not so. You are the one who observes thoughts. You are limitless consciousness that temporarily uses the body and mind as tools. When you understand this distinction, everything changes. Try this simple exercise right now. Take 3 deep breaths. Slowly inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale through your mouth for a count of 4. Now simply observe your thoughts, as if watching clouds floating across the sky. Don't judge them. Don't cling to them. Don't try to stop them. Just observe. See? You are not thoughts. You are the observer. The third step is working with the body, not just the mind. Trauma, fear, limiting beliefs don't live only in the head. They're recorded in the cells of your body. Your muscles hold the memory of pain. Your nervous system is stuck in patterns of protection and contraction. To truly free yourself, you need to free the body. Practice conscious breathing daily. Breathing is the bridge between the conscious and unconscious. When you breathe deeply and slowly, you send a signal to your nervous system. I am safe. It's okay to relax. The parasympathetic nervous system activates, cortisol levels drop. The body begins to heal. This is not a metaphor. This is biology. The fourth step is forgiveness, but not for the sake of those who caused pain, but for yourself. Unforgiveness is poison that you drink yourself, expecting someone else to die from it. When you hold on to resentment, you tie your energy to a past event and person. Your life force drains into this invisible connection instead of nourishing your present and future. Forgiveness doesn't mean you're saying what happened was okay. Forgiveness means I will no longer let this event define my life. This is an act of self-liberation. When you forgive, you break the energetic threads that held you captive. You reclaim your power. New words of power. Every word you speak is a command to the universe. It's time to change the vocabulary and reprogram the energetic matrix. Here's how it works. Instead of I hope, I know. Instead of I need, I am abundant. Instead of I can't, and I'm doing it now. Instead of someday, right now. Instead of if I'm lucky, I create my reality. Instead of I'll try, I will do. And here's a list of powerful affirmations worth repeating daily, preferably in the morning, looking in the mirror straight into your eyes. I trust the process of life. I am safe in this world. My body knows how to heal. My energy is open to miracles and abundance. I choose joy regardless of circumstances. My word is a creative vibration. I am worthy of love, success, and happiness. I break the chains of the past and step into freedom. The universe supports me in every moment. I am the creator of my reality. Listen to how the energy changes when you speak these words aloud. Do you feel the difference? Your body responds because these words carry the vibration of truth, power, freedom. Examples of great people. If J.K. Rowling had told herself, "I can't," when she was a single mother on social benefits, the world would never have known Harry Potter. She could have given up after the 12th rejection from publishers, but she chose different words. I will continue. Today, she is one of the richest and most influential women in the world. Oprah Winfrey pulled herself out of poverty, abuse, and childhood trauma. She could have remained a victim of circumstances. Instead, she broke the internal chains and built a media empire, inspiring millions of people. She says, "You become what you believe about yourself." Her life is living proof of this truth. Steve Jobs was expelled from college, fired from his own company, suffered public humiliation. He could have said, "It's over, I've lost." But he said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." He came back and changed the world of technology forever, he said. "The world is built by people who are no smarter than you." The only difference, they removed from themselves the internal chains of limitations. Your life is not happening to you. It's responding to you. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you feel, this is a signal you send into the quantum field. And the universe, being a perfect mirror, reflects back corresponding events, people, circumstances. Perfect timing is not about luck. It's about alignment. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in coherence, when your vibration matches what you wish to attract, miracles become the norm. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Every trial, every pain, every struggle prepared you for this moment, the moment of conscious choice to be free. Your future is not determined by your past. Your past was necessary to bring you here, but it doesn't dictate where you'll go next. Trust the process. Trust your path, even when you don't see the whole picture. Right now, something wonderful is making its way to you. Opportunities, meetings, breakthroughs, all of this is already in motion. Choose your thoughts carefully. Choose your words intentionally. Choose your feelings consciously. These choices create your future in the literal sense. The chains that held you were an illusion, powerful, convincing, but still an illusion. At any moment, you can choose to see them for what they are. Just thoughts, just beliefs, just patterns, and let them go. Freedom has always been here. It was waiting for you to be ready to accept it.